So just for the record, if you are wondering why I haven't put any effort into looking good for this video, Pals has allowed it. So I'm making this video to tell you more about my move, which you may not know about, but I'm moving to Korea. My name is Gabriela and I'm moving to Korea. Yeah, that's it. So I asked my friends to ask questions about my move and now I'm going to answer them. First question, what are you doing there? I'm going to study. I'm going to do a master's degree in business and administration, and it's a 2-year course. And yeah, it's in Busan, so I'm not going to be living in Seoul. If you have never been to Korea, Seoul is on one side and Busan is on the other, so I'm on the other side of the country. But I have visited both of these places before, along other places, and I fell in love with Busan. Actually, I decided that I wanted to stay in Busan when I visited. I loved everything from the people to the food to just really the vibe. I feel so weird saying the vibe, but it has a really nice vibe. I really enjoyed Busan and I'm very excited to live there and to study as well. I haven't studied, well, you know, if you know anything about me, you know I really enjoy studying and I've been studying languages nonstop ever since, I don't know, I was 10 years old. But I haven't studied anything formally since 2016. That's when I finished my letras undergrad. That's English, studying, teaching English as a second language plus English literatures. And now I'm going to be studying something completely different. It's an English track, but I hope to be able to learn a lot of Korean by being immersed and meeting a lot of Korean people. Blah. Lost my train of thought again. How long are you staying? 2 years initially, and then I don't know. There are a few options as to what could happen after I graduate. I could become employed in Korea and then change my visa status from student to employee, or I could move to another country in Asia, or I could go back to Brazil. I don't know. I'm really keeping my heart open to see what's best, but at this point all I know is my next 2 years, and in my next 2 years I'll be in Korea. How long did it take to get everything ready and how long have you been planning? So actually I've always wanted to move abroad, and a little bit before the pandemic I started preparing for it. My initial idea had been Shanghai, but then the pandemic happened. I decided to stay with my family and I don't regret this decision at all. And then China just kind of didn't open for foreigners again, and I don't know, I started thinking of different possibilities. I had looked into moving to Portugal as well as Spain, Italy as well, but all of these come with their own specific challenges. And when it came down to it, I really wanted to be immersed somewhere I could learn a lot, starting by the language. And although I have been studying Korean for the past 3 years, my Korean is still at like upper beginner, very lower intermediate. So I will be learning a lot regardless. And so I'm excited about that. How much do you have saved up? So I spent 3 years saving. How did I get that money? It was entirely on the books I wrote. I have some side hustles, but ultimately, like, what really pays my big bills are my books. And so to go to Korea as a student, at least coming from Brazil, I don't know if the visa process is different from other countries, but as a student coming from Brazil, you need to have $18,000 in your account, because they're considering 8,000 for tuition and 10,000 for your living expenses. That's not exactly how much you will spend on either thing, but that's what you need to have saved, right? I do want to make another video detailing everything I have spent, because I am keeping track. I have a spreadsheet with everything I have been spending money on, including like every veterinary visit with my cats, because yes, I'm taking my cats, obviously. I couldn't part with them, honestly, even if I had the means, which I don't. My mom has a dog who hates cats. My grandma doesn't really have the space anymore, the mental space to take care of a pet. So I would have no one to leave my cats with. But most importantly, I would be very sad without them. So I'm very happy that I have the privilege to be able to afford to take my cats. But I will say that taking animals with you to another country is a lot of times more expensive than taking yourself. Their paperwork is extremely complicated. I want to make a video detailing all of this. So it hasn't been, I have met a lot of hiccups along the way, but I have never received any hard no's. Everybody I've been working with has been extremely helpful, and wanted to help me a lot, especially in like the Korean embassy in Brazil. I had to go there 4 times for my visa because a lot of random things kept going wrong, but they were so helpful and so nice, and you could tell they were really trying to, help me as much as they could. And then my coordinator at my university has also been so sweet and so helpful. Their veterinarian, is there a mosquito there? Why are you like this? They have also been very helpful. So this is Siemens, and her brother Fitz is around. And for Fitz, they needed to to have their blood drawn, and for him it was really tough. But for her, everything has been like super chill. I have been keeping them on this harness to get them used to it because I travel in 9 days. And Siemens was like, okay, like no problem. She was super chill with the harness, and Fitz didn't like it at first, but now he's used to it as well. And yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of just doing like an overview of everything so I can talk more about whatever you are interested in my next videos. People have been helping me so much in so many ways. From people that have been working with the paperwork, with information, and so I would like to make my process as transparent as possible. So hopefully I can help you in your journey to move abroad if that's what you desire. And also, if I can help you with anything. There's a plane passing by. Oh, it's a helicopter. Okay. I would be super happy to help as well. And most of all, I hope this inspires you, because it can be very scary to leave your family, especially behind, if you are very close to them, as I am with my family. But so far it's been very rewarding. I haven't even gotten there yet, but it's been very rewarding. I move in a week. Okay, I move in a week. All right. And last but not least, if you would like to contribute to my move, it would be very nice. I'm gonna leave my PayPal in the description. but like no need to, just if you feel like it, of course. Like pay me a coffee or something. Thank you. See you soon.